What is up, everyone? This is the Quantum Anomaly coming at you with something incredible in Starmade. Something that I tried to do before and did not succeed at. Something that blew me away. This is a 1-to-1 scale copy of the TCS Concordia from WingCommander II. This was graciously provided by Omega Gamer. He is available on the forums. He does do requests to try to import 3D models into Starmade. This puppy sits at 936 meters long, if I remember correctly, and is a carrier class slash dreadnought class vessel. I found, so let's see, WingCommander 2 released in like 1991. I don't think I played it until maybe 92 or 93. I was a pretty young chap. And this became like, this is my superstar destroyer. This is my X-Wing. This is my favorite ship in all video games, all genres, all everythings. This is my jam. And I tried to import it before. There was a group of people that were doing some 3D models for a mod for Sins of Solar Empire. I believe I tried to get one of those and import it, and it didn't work right for me. I am not that skilled, but Omega Gamer has succeeded where I have failed. And holy moly, really, really, really good import. It's actually symmetrical, so I believe he's probably cutting it in half and repasting in the two halves back together, um, and then doing the import that way. The core placement's not bad. I can make a maintenance area for where the core will be. It's just below the bridge, it appears. So upper portion of the bridge is up here, and then lower bridge, and this is going to be the flight deck. Man, this is just, it's so awesome. Such a good import. I love it because the turrets came through, and although I'm not going to use those turrets, I'll be building my own. It does give me good size comparison for how they need to be drawn up. There's a couple more that are up in the front as well that you've probably seen. Now, this is a reimagining of the TCS Concordia. So the first thing is you don't have on the forward observation deck, there are these two kind of comm antennas, these big flat antennas. Those aren't there. And let's see, these are the front turrets that I was kind of talking about. You'd see they kind of even go into, actually, I believe they're modeled, yep, inside as well. So that's really kind of cool. But yeah, so we're missing the forward comms, and on the bottom here, we do not have the phase transit cannon. So that's going to be something that's going to be a little rough to get back in. I do want to, at the very least, color this. And I would clean up any of the spots where the lines didn't come through quite perfectly. So you can see like little chunks taken out here and there. Got to clean all that up and do the wedging, which would actually smooth all of this out using, the wedges and tetrahedrons and other non-cube shaped blocks. But after that, it would be really, really cool if I could get the flight deck done as well. That would be just fantastic. And then we'll see about doing systems and crew quarters and things like that. I do have some of the reference art. There's not a lot of reference art for this. It's like I said, we're dealing with like 1991, mostly pixel art, and really, really, really rough 3D models. So of what there is, I will be trying to use for reference. I'm not 100% sure that I want to do it in the classic green. There's a lot of green and a lot of heavy blue on the original. Like the outside is all green and gray, and the inside is all just flat blue everywhere. At least in the reference panels that I could find. So yeah, I'm a little bit on that. I'm not sure I want to keep that, but I probably keep the outside original just because I think it would look so awesome. This thing is monster. It's huge, and I'm just really thankful that Omega Gamer could come through and do that. I'll put a link in the description to his forum page, and there's tons of really, really cool ships that he's pulled through for people on things that you wouldn't expect from like Babylon 5, of course plenty of Star Trek stuff, and some Eve ships and things like that. It's a lot of ships that you wouldn't have thought that he would have been able to get, he's got a hold of and has brought into Starmade. So I'm just tickled. This thing is awesome. It's great to see this thing at 1-to-1 scale, like true, I mean, at least as close to true as you can get. It's each cube is a 1 meter square, so 900 meters, it's 936 cubes end to end. That's awesome. Just awesome. I love it. So, sorry if the sun's being a little bit glary there, but, oh man, just being able to see the absolute scale of this thing blows me away. I love it. This has just made my day, and so I had to make a video of it. I'll probably do a couple more video updates if/when I get some progress on this bad boy. I do want to go ahead and make an update from, I guess, from a year ago. The TCS Razorthorn did not survive the migration to the new updates. It lost a lot of its logic, and that was most of the awesomeness of that ship. So not going to be going back to that one, even though I do still have the files on it. I am kind of hoping to, as much as I want to work on this one and get it, I'm not going to rush it. So I do want to work on some smaller ships and some small like turrets and things and get something actually released on the docks. So I hope to be putting some stuff out on the Starmade docks. It's nice to be coming back to Starmade after being gone for almost a year, so, or pretty much a year. Anywho, that's it for me. I hope you guys like, and hopefully I'll be able to get you guys some updates on the progress of this soon. But for everybody else out there, keep building.